Hello, everyone. Today, I'm happy to sit here to talk with you about Confucianism in China today. First of all, I would like to thank Gary Thompson. Because of him, I have this opportunity to share my thoughts with you. Okay, let's start. So the first question is about what role does Confucianism play in China now? Is it taught in school? The first time I learned about Confucianism was in the third grade. Um, we started from some old sayings that's very, very famous in China, that was originated in Confucianism. A lot of thoughts in Confucianism have already transformed into some very, very ancient but very famous quotes that we use every day in China today. Um, so I think in most of the elementary schools they still teach Confucianism today. And the role it plays in society now is not as much as 400 or 500 years ago because um, it's traditional and classic thinking doesn't fit the modern society that much. All right, here comes the question. What do you believe is the most important principle in Confucianism? In my idea, very important, probably the most important principle is the filial treatment to the elders, because today this is a very, very important and crucial uh, part of Chinese culture. And this is probably the most preserved part of Confucianism that still exists today in China. Um, so say for example, in my family, we have three generations live together. My grandparents, my parents, and me. So so for example, when we have a meal together, we always serve the oldest first, the oldest people eat first too. Before they start the meal, nobody can start. So that's kind of special. And in the social security, the older you get, the more benefit you can get in China too. I think this is very, very basic thing too. No matter where we are, in America or in China, it should be. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, here comes the third and last question. Does Confucius believe in God? I mean, I have never thought about this before, but since this is a part of religious class, I want to talk about my own thoughts. I mean, it's very, very personal. Um, First of all, I don't think he believes in God, um, even though he practiced the principles and all of his ideas are so ideal. The way he lives is pretty much like Jesus, honestly. In China, we always call him a tutor. He had about 3,000 students. So it's just like Jesus. I mean, the lifestyle and the way they live. Um, Jesus had a lot of followers, disciples, apostles, and the same for Confucius. So I think, in a way, um, Confucius serves the function of God, even though he stays in the form of human being. There is no way to confirm if Confucius really exercised what he said, because all of his sayings, all of Confucianism is pretty ideal, but all of his ideas is just like gospels. It gives information and messages from stories, and there's always a context. So I would like to say Confucius does not believe in God because I can't find any evidence to prove that. But he serves the same function as Jesus when he walks in the secular world. All right, thanks for your time. If you want to talk about China, the past, today and future, come to me and we can talk face to face. See you guys later. Bye.